Hi, Mike Pecor here from Long Island Hypnotherapy, www.liphypnosis.com, and Tai Chi Kung Fu of Long Island, www.taichili.com. There's a difference between that which is perceived, things that are seen, heard, smelled, tasted, felt, thought of, witnessed. One's own thoughts are perceived by something. Something knows your thoughts. You would say, oh yeah, I know my thoughts. I am aware of my thoughts. Okay, so then we see right from the beginning that there's you, the I, that is aware of the thoughts. That's correct. But that I appears nowhere within experience. All of experience appears within that I. And anything that enters into the field of experience is appearing before that I, and is therefore not that I. So God, spirituality, enlightenment, nirvana, satori, insight, wisdom, all of these appear within consciousness, appear before that which is perceiving, experiencing, seeing, living. So consciousness itself, awareness itself, has no quality, has no shape, no definable boundary. Everything else does. Everything else, anything that can be mentioned, that can be discussed, all of that presents itself before something that is not within the field of the known, the field of consciousness. So whatever you can say about yourself as an individual soul even, is said and heard and understood or agreed with or disagreed with or commented on or argued about or debated about within awareness. Take away awareness and there's nothing. There must be consciousness, awareness, for the entire universe to appear within. If all consciousness ended, there would be no universe. To whom would the universe be known? Who could comment yes or no? What shape would it have? What qualities? Would it be definable, and to whom would it be presenting itself if there were no conscious awareness in the universe or pervading the universe? Conscious awareness exists within the universe. The universe exists within conscious awareness. But when we say consciousness exists within the universe, what we're talking about is the fact that consciousness exists is true. But the universe, the physical universe, and the universe of thought, emotion, experience, internal experience, imagination, fantasy, memory, all of that is within consciousness, within awareness. But awareness, something is aware. Something is aware. And there is nothing about you that you can say specifically that is not part of what is within that awareness, which is the space within which you and all of your thoughts, no matter how high or low, appear and disappear. And that awareness is unchanged by the appearance and disappearance of you and your ideals and your thoughts, and me, my ideals and my thoughts. To me, when I say my ideals, my thoughts, I mean the ideals and thoughts that emanate from this body, this mind, so to speak, this thinking mind, this with its tendencies from conditioning, from experience in life, social, racial, ethnic, socioeconomic, geographic, plus genetic predispositions, tendencies, all of that combined is the body and the mind and the brain. But the awareness within which that is all known and within which that all derives its existence, that awareness is not bound to any of those shapes or forms or names or descriptions. So when the thinking mind itself starts to have insight into that, then the mind becomes much more efficient. Energy is not wasted attempting to make something more than thought come from thought. Thought can never think itself out of itself. When it sees that, big rest. Big rest. Thought still goes on, problems still exist, you still have to pay your mortgage, you still have physical pain, you still get emotionally hurt. But there was a shift that now makes it seem much less important. Because in contrast to what is seen, the individual existence of you, your form, your body, your life, your worries, your concerns, your legacy, your family, in the big picture of the existence itself, from the beginning of time to the end of time, even using those words, the importance in the big scenario, the significance of the one life form and with its story and its network, unimportant. And when this is seen, really seen, a shift takes place. There's a lot more space inside. Wisdom and insight seem to become much more available when they're needed. Enough said. Mike Pecor, Long Island Hypnotherapy, www.liphypnosis.com, Tai Chi of Long Island, Tai Chi Kung Fu of Long Island, www.taichili.com.